Welcome back to the show, niggas, friends, AI, aliens, other. I'm looking over a four-leaf clover that I've overlooked B3.
And I am Nigeri Kennedy, and this is The Read. Thank you so much for coming back.
It is, and thank you. Why don't we get started with some Black excellence? And this week, I'm going to just give Black excellence over to Megan Thee Stallion, who announced at DreamCon this year that she's getting her own anime series scheduled to premiere on Prime Video in the near future. She's collaborating with Carl Jones, who's famous for working on the Boondocks, and said that this is an anime. Well, she said, you ain't never seen an anime like this ever in your life. So... between Meg and her anime, Janelle Monáe, and her comic, her Android comic book.
Oh, nice.
The Blurdy girls are having a good year.
They are.
They're having a good time, and I'm enjoying it because I want to see the Black girl starring in comics, and I want to see the Black girl starring in anime. I wonder what it'll be about.
Yeah, I'm wondering that same thing. You know how she is, so it really could go in so many different directions. But she's been vocal about her love for anime for years and years. She actually even said that she's half anime character, half rapper. Like this girl, this is not saying it for the fun of it type shit. She is really one of these people. So she
really came out was like Tina Snow, had these sort of alter ego characters. She's done numerous videos that look like they're from my
Yes, she has. Yes, she has.
So yeah, it kind of makes sense. I would imagine the music will be involved in some regard, whether it's like woven into the actual script and story, or it just has like a really cool soundtrack score. But I'm like, will she's probably gonna have like superpowers or something.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's about a girl who goes through a bunch of shit and develops superpower somehow and then gets revenge on her abusers.
Oh, Kill Bill ass.
I guess that's the... I don't even know the premise behind Kill Bill. I could not get through them movies.
Revenge on a fuck nigga.
Oh,
everybody.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Starting with
in fact, almost exactly like that. So Bill was like, oh, who do you think you are moving on and having a life?
Oh, wow.
Even though I said it was cool. I'm crazy, violent, and feel like I can do whatever I want. So me and your other coworkers or former coworkers, because you're not an assassin with us anymore.
Yikes.
We're coming to your wedding in the middle of the desert. We're coming to your random 2-person wedding. We're going to kill everybody. We're killing everybody. We're killing your husband. We're killing the pastor. And I'm going to shoot you directly in your face while you're like 8 months pregnant. So then she wakes up out of a coma. I don't remember how many years later. Many years later. Her baby is gone. Everybody did. She's a Jane Doe. And, they thought that they killed her. But they didn't. They didn't kill her.
Oh, wow.
And now she wants revenge.
Of course she does. I mean, you shot her in the face. You killed her husband. You put her, I'm assuming her baby lived. Oh, yeah, the baby. No, I know the baby did live. Because wasn't that a whole storyline? That her daughter was coming back to also start killing niggas?
No, Vivica Fox's daughter was supposed to come back to start killing niggas, but Quentin Tarantino act like he forgot about that.
Got you.
We haven't. We haven't, Quentin. We haven't.
Okay.
We haven't.
Hurry up, bro.
So what's the tea?
Give it to us.
Because the first person she kills is Vivica Fox. Because Vivica Fox is one of the assassins who jumped her and killed her.
Oh, okay.
During the wedding.
Got you.
So she tracks her down. Vivica is living a very nice suburban life or whatever.
Yeah.
Breaks into this lady's house. They get into a knockdown, drag out, sickening fight.
This I think I've seen.
The daughter comes home from school in the middle of the fight, and they stop to talk because the daughter's there. And she's like, oh, "I'm not going to kill you with your kid in the house."
Oh.
But then Vivica makes a move.
bitch, I wasn't even gonna kill you. Why couldn't you just let it go?
And she missed.
Oh, well.
And then
Well,
that's
unfortunately, your baby's gonna have to come across your dead body.
But then,
now.
she was watching. She didn't see.
Oh, no. Oh.
She killed her, then turned around, and the girl was right there.
Oh.
She says to the girl, who's like, I think she said she was 4 or not. I don't know. She was like a kid. She says to the girl, like, I didn't intend for you to see that.
Oh my God.
You know, for that, I'm sorry. Something like that. And then she goes, in the future, if you still feel raw about it, come and find me. I'll be waiting for you. Something like that. And then she leaves.
Oh, that's actually extremely cunt.
It's so fierce.
I actually love that.
And Quentin even talks about like the idea of setting up a volume 3 where this girl is older and is like, well, you come on.
That's what I was thinking.
And I have been forever traumatized behind it.
Right. Witnessed your mother's death. That's very bad.
It's time for you to die.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Sure.
Where's the film?
I mean, the same way this lady was y'all killed her baby daddy. Like, it makes people don't take kindly to that. You can't just.
That's why you respect Beatrix, Uma Thurman's character, because she was like, girl.
Oh my God. I thought you
ultimately I had to kill no. I forgot about that one. My other favorite.
Not Lestrange. Bellatrix. That crazy bitch.
She was so fierce. And it was like, how the fuck y'all gonna be mad at me because I killed my cousin? It was my cousin. Y'all just messing with it. Anyway.
Lord.
You have to finish those movies one day. When whatchamacallit?
Too much violence.
When the Weasley mama murks her ass.
Oh, you meant I'm not watching I've seen that. The Not Today You Bitch or something.
Yeah.
I've seen the clip of Molly Weasley calling her a bitch, but when
I tell you on their feet in the theater,
I know
I remember it.
I know that.
Uproarious applause. People were so thrilled with that line delivery and the fact that she actually smoked that bitch.
Yeah. I think that's probably an in-theater moment that can't be replicated by me streaming it at home. Especially considering that they're just so bad compared to the books. But yes, I have seen that clip countless times and it is an incredible moment. I do like that one scene.
Movies, okay.
I'm an adult and it's too late.
If you didn't grow with them, then
no, exactly. I'm just
because you know something. I was watching one of the later ones. It wasn't Deathly Hallows. I think it might have been Half-Blood Prince the other day, and I was like, this movie is like they get a lot better. They still don't delve into as much as you would have liked them to because they're an hour and a half, 2 hours long.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the overall, like the acting, the effects, and all of those other things, they improve so much by the time you get to like movie 3 and 4. And by the time you're at like the end of it, it's kind of insane how much everything has grown. That said, I was talking on a Patreon stream last week, and I was ranting about TV and shit as usual.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was talking about this very same thing I just mentioned to you when we were talking about Bellatrix. And I was like, how the fuck do they redo that? Who in the hell is going to follow up Helena Bonham Carter as Bellatrix Lestrange?
That is an excellent question.
Like, I was just sitting there like, there's no one. And then I said, Michaela Cole.
Oh, I was about to say, who? Now I see. Michaela Cole playing Bellatrix.
I May Destroy
Lestrange. I think she definitely has the range. She for sure can do it.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to watch this show regardless.
Right.
So it really doesn't matter.
Morally, I don't really think anybody should be on it, but I understand.
It doesn't matter. And I almost regret giving all that fierce idea. Now if you do, I want to feel some type of way.
They probably already cast.
Who else?
They've already, That show's
I
starting
feel like
soon,
it's
right?
early to cast Bella.
I thought it
they
was.
got like a couple of years before.
Got you. Before she's even really part of the story.
Yeah,
She
but they
doesn't show
must
up.
have people they have their eyes on by now for certain.
Yeah,
They're
putting
probably
feelers
not.
out.
They're probably talking to people. But,
Who's interested?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I doubt they have anyone actually on paper yet.
Yeah.
It's early.
Okay.
But they just announced the 3 kids or whatever, and I'm like, well, God bless these children. I hope that they have success in their life.
That's
little brown girl.
That's about all I got. Good luck
Yeah.
to everybody involved. It's just that woman. I can't do it.
I just can't. I refuse
just cannot do it.
I can't do it. And then every opportunity to bitch get, she come out and is like,
Awful
hey,
creature.
do you want another reason to hate me and see why I'm disgusting?
She won't even let people forget it.
No, I know you didn't ask. And you didn't want any more. But I have something else. It's just, she get on my fucking nerves.
Yeah, she is the worst. She is the worst.
Like, at this point, girly pop, we could be making films about, lots of other things, lots of other books.
Everybody don't deserve the success they have. Everybody don't deserve the privileges that they have acquired in this lifetime.
Imagine creating
I really can't.
Property
I cannot.
That is so popular. It's like you could barely just go get groceries without seeing a character.
Right. It was everywhere. Still is.
And really?
Still is.
Really? I'm sure if I go down to Ralph's, I'll see like a Harry Potter keychain or something in there.
Something.
Cereal.
Something. A Hermione broom. Some shit. It's everywhere.
And all you had to do was shut your ass up.
Just don't be hateful. This was all we were asking. It was too much, though. It was too much.
Let's get into some hot tops. I don't have... Well, actually, there's a whole bunch of fuck shit going on. Okay, so... Shay Shay has officially announced that they are postponing his nightcap tour with Chad Ochocinco of the Johnson House. Now, this is amidst a lawsuit for $50 million currently pending against Shay Shay. This lawsuit on the other side of that is 20-something-year-old OnlyFans model who is accusing Shannon of abuse, sexual harassment, and other things that we discussed on the show. Very terrible, heinous, ridiculous things, especially for someone who is almost 60, to be doing with someone who is not even 25.
Right.
They said when discussing this tour called Nightcap, which is just brilliant.
Why not?
It's considered. Yeah.
Why not?
He said on a recent episode of the podcast, we decided to postpone the Nightcap tour. We look forward to seeing you guys in the summer of 2026. Going to be even bigger, even better. Ocho and I have come to the conclusion, I just call him Ocho. And I have come to the conclusion that this is the best thing as of right now, was to postpone the tour. I'm reading it the way he said it.
Mm-hmm.
We look forward to seeing each and every one of you in 2026. I'm sorry, this is on vibe.com and it says here, related story. And in between, Monique has I told you so moment on stage about Shannon Sharpe's lawsuit. 2 things.
Yeah.
Monique, true. 1. 2, Monique, not too loud.
Not
I still got words for you. Still got words for you.
That mothering, you to this day, you lucky that the file got corrupted and the way I cussed you out for the way you treated your son. Never managed to hit this show. You are,
I loved it.
baby. When I say I tore you from the rooter to the tutor behind that boy, so
I forgot that never came out.
not too much from you. And also, if we all just take a second to remember, what she was saying was, go get you somebody old and more your speed who won't take advantage of your money. Go get you, stop, leave them little young white bitches alone. Which,
Yeah.
sure, if he's innocent, then sure. But if he's guilty,
Right.
then I don't want you to leave white girls alone to come harass black girls.
Thank you.
I don't want that. I don't want you to harass them either, but I don't want you to. I don't.
Yeah. You see how that's not the point.
So you keep it cute, Miss Girl. But yeah, have your little I told y'all niggas moment, because yeah, you did. You did tell him. So I'm assuming this is going to be, they're anticipating that this is going to be cleared up and he's going to be found maybe not innocent. I don't even know, because this isn't a criminal thing, right? This is the lawyers are going back and forth.
Thing.
Right. This is a lawsuit.
Funny enough, his legal team apparently said that they offered at least $10 million in an effort to settle the suit.
Oh,
also
right.
emphasized that was not an admission of guilt.
Mm.
So you was just going, okay.
I mean, this is, sure, legally it isn't, but in the hearts and minds of everybody else, offering $10 million when you didn't do nothing to nobody doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
And we just saw Jay-Z go through something similar and outright say, I'm not giving nobody nothing because I know good and goddamn well I ain't touched no child. So fuck out. We just watched Jay-Z do it. We didn't see, there wasn't no Jay-Z gave this woman $10 million to get her to shut up. So I'm not holding on to a bunch of hope that Shannon Sharpe didn't actually do this. It sounds very plausible to me. And I was in no danger of buying a ticket and going to see the Nightcap tour. No fucking way. Because what do Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco even fucking talk about?
That's what I was going to ask.
The
I assume
show?
sports.
Like, it can't be nothing but sports and, like, whiskey, right? Like, what else is there?
It just has to be, like barbershop talk, like sports.
Okay. I mean, fine. Y'all have a lane. Obviously, both of you are former athletes. It makes sense. It was never going to be for me, though. So,
yeah.
If that girl saw $10 million and it's just interesting to me because I feel like just about anybody would have took 10 goddamn million. This girl said either she feels it or her attorney, somebody feels that there is enough there to get even more. That's
true.
It's not even that you offer the 10 million. It's that she didn't take it.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? But I guess we'll see, Shannon Sharpe. I guess we will see.
Mariska Hargitay would have said the same shit on Law and Order. And
Charles, I thought you meant in real life. I was about to lose her face.
She literally looked
I was about to have a conniption. Because it's only like 5 white people I like.
Like Lainey just had puppies.
It can't be like my chest, nigga. Don't do that. Yeah. This was a storyline.
Mm-hmm. Smokey Robinson and his wife Frances are countersuing.
Are they?
That's right, baby. If you remember, we talked about on the show in the last couple of weeks, Smokey Robinson and these allegations of him assaulting, R-wording and such, specifically women who worked for him and worked on his property and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So they were filing lawsuits against him. And now, and also, claiming that his wife was essentially an accomplice or knew about it.
Right.
What happened. So Smokey and his wife Frances are filing a countersuit for $500 million.
Wow, sirs.
Against the 4 women. The 2 are accusing the women of defamation, slander, intentional infliction of emotional distress, financial elder abuse, and invasion of privacy.
What?
Yeah, the elder abuse one works.
Financial
works
elder
out.
abuse?
Yeah.
How? By suing
I
you?
don't know. I guess. It has to be.
No, I'm sorry. If you wait a sec. No.
That's the only thing that makes sense, I guess.
What? How?
I don't know. I'm guessing a lot like you just said, it must have been an attorney somewhere who was like, and you know what else I bet we could get some money for?
Financial, to abuse somebody, you have to have financially, you have to have some sort of control over their finances. Right. In what world does an immigrant housekeeper have control over Smokey Robinson's money?
I don't know.
I would love to see how that's going to play. Please make that make sense to me. Because defamation, slander, intentional emotional distress, invasion of all of that I can possibly see. Those 3 words, though, financial elder abuse, break that down for me. That is what, please make that make sense. I don't get that. Oh, wait, right here. Plaintiffs asked for and accepted help from the Robinsons, including several thousands of dollars, monetary support. Wait, that's not abuse. Asking for money and then them agreeing and giving you the money is not abuse. So, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, make it get deeper into it, because that don't.
The lawyers say that Robinsons treated the women with the utmost kindness and that this is just simple, flat out greed. So I support, okay. The Robinsons did not abuse, harm, or take advantage of the plaintiffs.
Okay.
They treated the plaintiffs with utmost kindness and generosity. Unfortunately, the depths of plaintiffs' avarice and greed knows no bounds. Wow. I haven't heard avarice in a while.
And it means
read lawyer documents. That's on my off time. Because they're so audacious and like hyperbolic and ridiculous.
They are.
But like, in that way, they're kind of, if it has nothing to do with you and isn't like, if it's like nothing to do with you and isn't like inhumane, they're kind of fascinated.
Yeah.
Like, where did you find
Absolutely they are.
the nerve to jump this far off of this cliff?
Yeah. Yeah. I can see
and
that.
Just see where you land. That's fun.
Lord.
You know who we should read? Some of Phaedra's.
Phaedra, the cases she tried as an attorney?
Yeah, just find some. I'm sure some of them are public. Just some of the stuff.
Somebody should dig that up and see, do those exist?
Some of them are so funny.
I mean, her own client was on camera talking about this is the worst lawyer in the world.
I hate this lady.
Avarice and greed mean the same thing. That's redundant.
Yeah.
But okay, they sued for 50 and y'all suing for 500.
Yeah. Elder abuse.
Elder financial abuse. If you had just said elder abuse, that would have even made more sense. I'm more likely to believe they let you rotten in your diaper or pushed you down the stairs than to believe they abused you financially. How? You're paying them.
I don't.
Yeah, okay. All right. Maybe I need to take some time and rifle through the countersuit. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe they have spelled it out.
No, I mean, you can. But I don't see anything.
Okay.
Like I said, I truly assume that the elder abuse allegation or accusation has to do with just the overall lawsuit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yes, they probably...
That's wild.
They probably were like, oh, they asked me for some money sometime around the holidays or after COVID or some shit like that, and we gave it to them. Oh, elder abuse. No, that's not how that works. Like,
yeah,
they needed money and you gave it to them.
That's not abusive.
That's not that.
And even if they stole money, that's just stealing. That's
right.
That's totally different charges. You can press legal. You could criminal charges for that if they stole your jewels and your rubies and your gold
and your Fabergé eggs.
Okay, well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see.
Teyana Taylor has a new video. She has a new album coming out. And there is a video teaser for it that looks like a film.
Oh, okay.
It stars Teyana Taylor, one Lakeith Stanfield, who she seems to be getting married to in the teaser, and one Aaron Pierre, who she is making out with, going on high speed chases with, shooting shit, being sexy. And fine. I'm wondering if it's gonna be like a visual album or if she was just like, let's just do some artsy shit.
Yeah.
To celebrate my 4th album, Escape Room. Either way, everybody looks dandy.
I see what you did.
And yeah, I enjoyed it. Any excuse to look at Aaron Pierre without a shirt is
That's Mufasa.
Yeah.
That's Mufasa. Yeah, I know there were they were at the was
Vanity
it the
Party.
okay, I was about to say, was it the what's that event? The Met Gala is what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, Met Gala.
But no, you're right. It was the Vanity Fair Oscar party where they were there together, and I don't know if they were holding hands or they were just close, something like that. People think they're together. So
I think Tiana's just cool.
I think so too.
Because they did the same thing with her and Leonardo DiCaprio, remember? And they were filming a movie together that's about to come out.
Right.
The trailer for it just dropped. But when they were filming that movie together, they were hanging out, going to the clubs, and shit like that. People, the motherfuckers are, I guess, I don't know, you stop a bottle girl at 4 a.m. and ask them for like information, whatever.
Right.
Somehow they asked them about Leonardo and Teyana back then, and I feel like people were saying like, yeah, they were in there, but they were just hanging out. Like they just, they seemed like they were close or whatever, but they didn't seem romantic. They were just showing.
And it's something about light-skinned British Black men that always makes me think that they date white women. And I get that from the Black British girls. I be listening to their conversations. I don't jump in because they didn't invite me, but I listen to the conversations they have on TikTok, the Black British girls, about what it's like to date. And a lot of them say that the Black British boys are just very weird, very colorist. It's very much giving white or, exotic other type of thing. So I don't know. I guess I
was just about to go out to West London and start looking for my.
Well, it might be totally different.
Husband.
It might be totally different with gay niggas. But
I doubt it. I emphatically
if there are Black gay British boys who listen to the show, please let us know what the dating scene is like over there for you. But yeah, I guess I just assumed he had a white girlfriend squirreled away somewhere that he's just not telling y'all about.
That
would not be surprised.
No, that makes sense. Listen,
I adore Teyana.
We saw what happened with Kane, so let's just stay focused on the Cinnamon Girls.
Reality TV has given us so much. I bet people don't even know where the Cinnamon Girls come from.
At this point, why haven't you looked it up?
Beast. You have to know what that means.
Beast? How dare you?
God.
How dare me? You came into my home. How funny! Iconic! That bitch sister
iconic.
ran out the restaurant. It's like I can't defend this bitch no more. Oh, God bless them. Oh, jeez. And all their babies, all the babies from them seasons are like...
Oh, yeah, they're half grown.
Graduating college.
Yeah, yeah.
It's insane.
It's weird.
A former worker for the hotel that Puffy assaulted, or that we saw Puffy assault Cassie in from that surveillance video, claims that he spent around $100,000 trying to get the surveillance footage from the hotel. This is on day 15, I think, of this trial. I've just this one I've been able to kind of get through because it doesn't that didn't really surprise me.
Right.
But,
Cassie said that, so
yeah,
that's what I expected.
and I assumed,
right, because it never came out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But 100,000 to me was actually like, oh wow, he really must feel like he can do this because $100,000 to this nigga ain't shit. So
right.
he just went ahead and just gave them them 6 digits and made
oh my god
a heinous career ended. Like, you know how many of these tapes?
Right.
Okay. So every time a new trial summary or whatever testimony comes out, I like hold my breath now.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, what is almost like what I was just saying about, I was joking about randomly reading documents from courts and how just insane some of the shit is. Wow, this motherfucker really thinks or thought that he was some sort of comic book supervillain.
Yeah.
Well, bye.
He was moving just like that. This was in 2016. It's not 96, where $100,000 might have sounded like a lot more money. I'm not saying it's nothing. Most people probably never gonna see a check that large ever in their life, but
fair.
It wasn't even 100,000 just for him. They had to divide it up. He said he only got 30K of it and he spent it on a used car. It wasn't even 100K each. It wasn't y'all let this nigga get away with this for pennies. When you see how money really do buy your way out of just about any fucking thing, and the people who could do something about it at every step of the way simply don't because of the money, it's easy to get really discouraged about shit like this. Like, I'm glad he's, obviously testifying, telling the truth and all that. Like, I'm obviously grateful for that, but God damn, like, you lied to the police and accepted money from this horrible person knowing how he was abusing that girl. I just really don't know how you slept good at night. But, all right.
So, I have to talk about Offset because...
oh, my Christ, Jesus.
I don't know what's happening.
These two... oh, God. Between Cardi and Stefan Diggs and Offset, I have been so weary over this past week.
Oh, T-Pain announced his 20th anniversary tour. That's something nice. Yeah, Offset. All right, so here's the last thing I saw.
It's been every day. It's always something with these niggas.
Here's the last thing I saw. I was just... because I'm steady holding on to who the fuck Stefan Diggs is.
Right.
And I just discovered that he and Cardi B were dating. Whenever I mentioned it on the podcast, there's a photo of her sitting in his lap in Miami or something. So just this week now, I've seen something from Offset where he had like some shady comment where he directed it to Stefan, like, I'm cool on a bitch, like, I'll pass her or something like that, like some sports reference, obviously. And Stefan promptly after that posted a photo of him catching a football on his Instagram story. Hilarious. I loved it.
Why would you say that to a wide receiver? A professional wide receiver in the National Football League? Why would you say that?
You set yourself up for an easy, hilarious joke.
You dumbass.
It's like, that was so stupid. It was like...
anyway. Lord.
So I saw that, and then I saw like one other thing before these braids. There's like something else. Obviously, I don't give a fuck that bad. But then I saw this picture that someone tweeted of Stefan next to a photo of Wave, and they have matching cornrows.
Okay.
This appeared to upset Offset.
Maybe the boy wants to look like his daddy. What's so bad about that? Same way Lil Future looked just like Russell.
Let me tell you something. Future.
You can't tell me shit. I said what I said.
Was and it still don't make no fucking sense to me.
When was the last time you saw Wave, Offset? When was the last time you were physically in the same room as your son? Answer quickly.
You and this lady are not together anymore.
Thank God. Because she said she could have killed him. She said she was so stressed. Offset stressed her out so bad during this last pregnancy with that child whose name I don't remember. This baby. That the baby was born 5 damn pounds. And she was just so sick of, it wasn't just the cheating. There was the gaslighting and the manipulation. And of course, all this other shit that comes with being with a fuck nigga. And she said it was to the point where she could have killed that nigga with her bare hands and that she was going to end up in jail. So she knew she had to step away. Like, yes, you did actually need to step away. But y'all should have been broke up. Y'all.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Long before Culture, even. But okay.
Yeah. Whenever that was that you were performing on stage and that nigga came on there with a marching band and a sheet cake from Publix.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Half a dozen chicken wings.
Hijacking your performance and making it about him and his apology. Like,
that was the day.
Right. It should have been. But yeah, that's what she said. She was close to killing that man with her own bare hands.
Well, amen. Look at where we are now. Not in prison.
Amen.
But I'd love to know, because I feel like it's me in this situation, right? I'm putting myself in Offset's shoes. Gross. Where are the fucks to give about these braids?
It's just braids. She didn't change his last name.
And if she...
It's not Wave Diggs. Calm down. If you hate it that bad, why don't you come get your son? Why don't you raise him?
Why don't you braid his fucking hair?
I don't have it for niggas. Y'all get all big and bad and mean and start threatening and shit. Because
Do you know the name of the lady who braids his hair?
Like, because your son has the same braids as this nigga, really? Now you threatening somebody's life? Don't do that.
Also, mind you, fans are claiming that this picture of Wave is old as shit. He has individual straightbacks right now.
Oh, work.
And that if anything, Stefan maybe got his braids to look like Waves.
So these aren't both.
So they're not like side by side at the same time, but you wouldn't know that because you haven't answered Crystal's question.
I'm looking at the braids, and it is a unique enough design to where I don't think it was an accident, but
no, certainly not.
It does make sense if it was like, oh yeah, I like that. It would what would be funny is if Stefan Diggs saw that picture of Wave and was like, I'm gonna have my girl, whoever his braider is, he's like, I'm gonna show her this and tell her, give me that right there.
That's like, what I'm saying. That's what fans are saying.
That he did it to antagonize. Okay, well, and see how easy it is to provoke you? Talking about when somebody died for playing with my son, then y'all gonna call me a crash out, and I don't care. You trolling with my kid, that ends.
You need to worry about the judge gonna call you.
I don't have it for you. You can be as mad as you want to. Reacting in a physically violent way is only going to end.
Over braids?
Over braids?
This isn't a picture of Stefan punching Wave in the fucking face.
Right.
Braids? Why do you feel emasculated by a nigga having a hairstyle that matches your kids? Why does that threaten you? Do you feel like that is a signal that he will eat the child?
No, it's a sign he's going to replace you as a daddy because you don't daddy.
Well, thank God. Someone needs to take care of the nigga. Like, He should have one. Like, why is that upsetting? I don't get why you niggas be mad.
I'm the only one that can neglect my child.
Right.
If I'm not going to be a daddy, you don't get no daddy. Damn it. Yes. I would rather you not have a father figure. God damn it.
Or just...
Or even just your mama's man is cool. He treats the kids well, like they're his own. Like you should want that. Same way Cardi should want whoever Offset ends up with to treat her children with kindness, love, respect, integrity.
Exactly.
You should want that man to be good to your children first and foremost and above anything else. Like,
because the moment that you go and get some, you know,
God only knows how many hoes
some
he done
club
blew through.
girl that you claim on Instagram or whoever the fuck it is you start dating next on Instagram, you're going to be running your mouth saying the same thing to any woman who might have something to say, any one of your baby mamas who might have something to say about the kids being around this woman that they don't know. You're going to be saying the kids are happy, the kids are healthy, she's respectful, she whatever, why you have an issue. Well, where's the confusion?
Yeah, where is it? It's really not making sense. And honestly, I've been irritated with Cardi too, because she's been acting like a bird this whole fucking time. Like, she really has. I guess
maybe something she said is what I forgot.
You know what it was for me? It was I wasn't even going to speak on this shit because my man told me not to. So I wasn't even going to speak. Bitch, you weren't going to speak on something because a nigga you just started dating a couple of months ago told you not to? Are you... What happened to your own mind? Where's your goddamn backbone? How about I'll say whatever the fuck I want to and don't no nigga get to tell me what to speak on and what not to speak on, especially when it comes to my children. Who the fuck are you talking to? But Cardi is like that. She been saying shit like that. And even in this new song that she's been teasing, I don't know if it's out yet, but I heard some lyric like, I'm so tiny and petite. Oh yeah. It's something. And the song actually does sound good. Like, put it out now. Like, song of it could easily be a summer banger, but it's some line in there about I'm so petite and tiny and he's so big and strong and huge. And it reminds me of Nicki using that same language to talk bad about Meg. Like, it's something wrong with being tall or average size or average body. Like it just makes me think that Cardi is like, you can project this image of boss bitch, making money, making moves. I'm that girl. But on the inside, you're still you're an insecure little pick-me who just wants a man to validate you. That's how I see it.
So are men.
Through the things you... Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, Offset acting like this... No, they don't have to be explicit about it. It shows in the way they act.
Exactly.
So... Cardi had already irritated the fuck out of me to the point where I'm like, okay, it's not too much more I want
to. You what?
I wasn't even gonna speak on it because my man said, bitch, how about you don't speak on it because you said.
You're a self-made millionaire. You just met this nigga. Who gives a fuck what he told you to do? You
don't make the decisions about what you do? Is this your dad? Are you 12? I'm so women get on my nerves with that, but especially women who have all the power, money, autonomy that they could possibly ask for. It gets on my nerves when any woman does it, but especially those of you who have the choice, the option
I feel like
to not be bothered with these niggas.
A lot of those women, individuals, want that kind of treatment.
No, they definitely do. They
yeah, baby. Feel bossed up on, but it's like,
yeah, those are the girls who are like, if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. It's those girls.
You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me.
All right. So
I'm actually not going to talk about that.
Those are the girls who are like, I just want, a man to put me in my place. I can't even imagine.
Where is that place?
Right underneath him. I'm his rib. God said so. It's bird behavior. I'm sorry. It's off-putting for me.
God is like, why would I say that? I would. That is stupid. like,
I wasn't going to speak on it because my attorney told me not to.
work.
The family.
My psychiatrist.
Yes, my therapist.
My therapist. My fucking probation officer.
I prayed about it and spirit told me not to speak on this.
Right.
Anything but a nigga whose dick you sucking. Anything but that.
My 14-year-old daughter.
Culture said, Mommy, please. I'm going to school. The kids are showing me TikToks. I'm begging.
Because they're going to tell you the truth that you need to hear.
Anything but a man, a Cardi girl. You know, I be trying to root for you, but I can't encourage that kind of behavior. I don't support that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I just saw this nigga talking about crashing out over his son's braids.
Yeah.
It's like.
Because his hair's combed.
Someone has to collect you niggas, and it should be soon. It should take place as soon as possible.
ASAP. Yeah, right now. It should.
I'm tired. Okay, I'll just wrap this up by saying rest in peace to Nico McKnight, who passed away at just 32 years of age. He died on Thursday after battling cancer for a few years. His mom confirmed the news in a statement on social media. She wrote, Nicholas was a cherished husband, son, brother, grandson, uncle, and nephew whose warmth, laughter, and love touched the lives of all who knew him. Nicholas was a self-taught artist of music and photography. His passing is an immeasurable loss to his family and all those who held him dear. She asked for privacy and continued prayers and said, Mama Bear and the entire family appreciate the outpouring of love and support from friends, fans, and the public. His uncle Claude.
I have an Uncle Claude.
Oh, I think I do too. I just didn't know him. He said that his nephew Nico was bravely battling cancer for the past 2 years or so. Mind you, he passed at 32 years old.
Right.
So like.
So young. Beyond tragic.
Claude said Nico was one of those amazing kids, quirky and curious and ridiculously talented, amazing singer, amazing guitar player, had a great eye as a photographer, and one of those kids, at least in my estimation, that you always wanted to be around. And so it really sucks that he's no longer with us. Now, I could save this for the read.
You really could. You really could. Because it's bad. It's really bad. It's awful.
I'm going to save it for the read.
It's up to you, but it is so
I know.
bad.
I'm actually going to save it for the read because I don't even want to connect it to this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We said something nice about Nico and we can leave and we'll cuss out the people who need to be cussed out later. But yes, I agree. And I want to concur. Rest in peace, Nico McKnight. You deserved so much better from this life. And I'm praying for the people who truly knew you and loved you.
Yes. Prayers to his mom, Julie, to his brother, Brian, and everybody. Yeah.
His uncle and Amy, who cared for him deeply.
Yes. And, yeah, the whole family.
Mm-hmm. The real family.
Wishing you all the best and love and warmth. Cancer is the absolute worst. And I wish that I could fight it with both of my hands.
Yeah, really do.
Alrighty. We're going to take a quick break, the quickest, and then we will come back with your letters. All right, we're back, and it is time for your letters.
Yes, it is. Send your questions to asktheread@gmail.com. We may read them aloud on the show. Our first letter comes from Miss Raquel, who says, Hey, Fury and Crissle. I'm a 30-year-old woman living in the Los Angeles area, and I've been a long-time listener. I love y'all dearly. Thank you for all the laughs and the real talk over the years. I have a friend who's 33 and a teacher, and we've been close for about 8 years. Over time, I've noticed something that's really starting to bother me. She posts photos of her students on her personal social media, TikTok, and sometimes she even sends pictures of these kids to our group chats. Now, I'm not talking about a class photo or a school event that got media clearance. I mean random pictures and videos of individual students, sometimes just a kid sitting at their desk working on a project, or even a candid moment between students in the hallway. And I'm pretty sure she's not getting permission from the parents or the school to do this, posting all this stuff for likes and views. As someone who also works in education, I feel like part of the job is protecting those kids, not just physically, but digitally. They are minors, and sharing their faces without consent feels not only inappropriate, but dangerous. I would hate for her to get in trouble or lose her job over something like this, especially because it's totally avoidable. She's been a teacher for a long time, and she should know better. But the problem is that my friend is very defensive. She's the type of person who will shut down, get passive aggressive, or act as if you're attacking her when you try to offer feedback or voice concern. So I've been sitting on this for a while, unsure of how to say something without blowing up our friendship or triggering a meltdown. The photos and videos are completely innocent, but as a professional, I feel like she should know better to not put her job in jeopardy. So what do y'all think? Is it possible that I'm the one overreacting? And if not, how do I bring this up in a way that's firm but not inflammatory? I obviously don't want to piss off my friend. Thanks for listening and for all that you do. Y'all are truly the best. Sincerely, Miss Raquel.
Do we look like we fucking bake cookies in the Matrix somewhere?
What?
Of course you wouldn't have a reference. What? I don't know.
You don't know?
Like, okay, so I have probably like 15 teachers in my family, but none of them taught when you took pictures in class. So
Right.
I really don't have like, I wish I could say I had more information. No, I'm saying I don't know just because I don't know how. Like, it sounds from what you're saying like this is generally frowned upon. Like there must be something in training and, you know,
yes, it is.
Leading up to becoming an educator that is like, okay, you don't do this.
Yes.
Right. So that being the case, yeah, how do you, because the question was what should she say and how do you say something that's not inflammatory?
Well,
what was the first part?
So what do we think about this scenario? Is she overreacting? Okay. And if she's not overreacting, how does she bring it up in a way that's firm but not inflammatory?
Okay. So if in all of the steps towards your own education and training, in that journey, it was like, hey, protect these kids. Sharing all of those basic things. Then you're not overreacting. You're even if you weren't, even if that shit wasn't in your fucking orientation or some shit. That's just, I think that's not overreacting. You're thinking of the safety of these kids. And,
yeah,
I mean,
it's kind of common sense, or I would think it's one of those things that seems like it. Like, why are you as a teacher posting children on your personal social media like that? It's a good question.
Yeah, I think it is a good question. I don't think it's overreacting. Like if you were like,
I agree.
If you had some like Janine Tiggs story in here where you then went and took action, but it blew up in your face.
Oh, Janine, that's so Janine.
Oh God, I love her. And yeah, then I might be like, oh yeah, but just you having a I think general concern for the children at your school sounds like a teacher. A good one, right? To me.
Or really just anybody who works with kids. This is so, this idea of like not posting children is so prevalent. I feel like it's the mainstream idea now. So I think it's strange, I think, that your friend is like insisting on being able to do this. It's just.
Because I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't even post my friends' kids on my
I asked Jade before I post Noah every time. I'm like, can I put this up? And she's always like, yeah, girl. But like, I ask. I don't just post. I stopped posting the children in my family as soon as this show took off because y'all got weird immediately. Somebody said something about my nephew one time, and I felt a rage spark within me that I had never felt in my life. And I knew in that moment I could not post his face again because if y'all said something about my baby, I was going to find you. Like, I knew in that very moment. I knew in that moment that I did not have the temperament to deal with. You can say whatever you want to about me. My nephew, bitch, I'll kill you and your entire lineage.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
So I
and
think...
smile about it and wait for the cops.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. Bloody to the mess. Just on the front step. Yeah. Okay. All right.
with a sign that said, I did it. Yeah. Just like, okay. So, okay. I think, Raquel, there's two different ways you can approach this. One, I also agree you're not overreacting. But first of all, you need to make sure, is this against the policy?
Right. That's what I'm wondering.
So check the school district. It probably is if y'all are in the LA area.
I would guess.
It probably is.
I would guess so.
But triple check, make sure that is actually against policy, because then you can come at it with, I'm worried about your job, as opposed to, I think you're doing something morally wrong.
That's very fair, auntie.
Yeah. But if you know that she shuts down as soon as anybody says anything, even remotely critical or brings up an issue, she gets passive aggressive, she acts like it's the end of the world, then I see why you feel like, damn, I can't even come to you with nothing, because you act like everything is hell. Like, can't nobody even talk to you about the way you act because you just blow up. So,
and I can understand her wanting to get this right.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If people react in a way that doesn't make sense, there's really nothing you can do to stop them from doing that. All you can do is say it in the kindest and most understanding way, but you can't control the way she reacts. Yeah. So if it's against the district policy, then I would hit her up like, hey, girl.
Probably is.
I think there's like probably a 93% chance it is.
It has to be.
I think it's high up there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would be like, hey, girl, I just wanted to bring up that,
the school probably couldn't even post them damn kids without consent.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like
it has to be.
So I'll bring it up like that. I'm worried that you won't be asked to teach again. If somebody stumbles, somebody's just on Instagram and they see their fucking baby.
So tea. Because how you gonna argue with that? Like, bitch, I'm trying to save your job.
I'm trying to save your job.
You look crazy and you're doing shit against the law. See,
don't say it like that.
No. I worded it like a Moesha character. But, like, you get the point.
Yeah. Like, I'm concerned, sis. But let's say there's nothing she works for a private school and there's nothing in their bylaws, or it's some small school district where they haven't explicitly said it. I do still think you can come to her with it and be like, maybe it would help to have some data on like the privacy of children, safety. I don't know. People don't really want to sit down to hear like a lecture with statistics and stuff, but it's something, you never know who's watching. And
could be some headlines.
Like this stuff. Do you know about Miss Shirley, the little girl? This question kind of reminds me of the whole Miss Shirley situation and this child being booked to do meet and greets with adults.
I thought this was
Oh, no, I was asking you if you knew who Miss Shirley was and this drama around. Well, she's a little girl, so cute, dances, and she's like 4 or 5. Sweetest, cutest child in the world. Her mother.
Shirley does not make me think of a kid.
No. They call her that because it's like, babies with an old soul or whatever. It's something. I don't watch too many of her videos because it started to feel weird.
Oh, okay. I see.
And it's because sometimes you parents seem like you're really pushing these kids because you want them to make it so you don't have to work so hard to support them.
I
don't like that.
Tried this. I don't know how many moons ago. And I got responses that were so defensive. I said, let me mind my motherfucking black kids. I don't intend to have any motherfucking kids. So this ain't ever going to have shit to do with me. So maybe I should shut the fuck up.
I'm not saying don't post your children, but some of you it feels like you're pushing them into a revenue generating space so that you don't have
baby
to work
is like
or at all.
Literally looking at the camera. Like, if I knew that these were TikTok McNuggets, I would have never asked for them.
Yeah.
If I knew that I had to trade an impromptu performance to get these nuggets, I would have just said we have nuggets at home too. But here we are. I guess now we're filming. We're live. Hey, the kids hate it.
And I might be wrong about Miss Shirley's mother in this regard, but that was the feeling I got. So I'm just like, but then, so now Miss Shirley is doing, there's been a lot of misinformation about this child swirling around, but what is actually what I saw with my own two eyes was some sort of meet and greet situation with grown people, but grown men like picking up this child and taking a picture with her. Ew, brother, ew. Why are you as an adult paying to meet? Okay, so anyway, I would bring it up even if it wasn't against the district policy. I would be like, girl, you just never know who's watching your. Okay, I'll say this: if her social media is all private and she knows who every last one of her followers is,
I was thinking
then and it's not against the district policy, I wouldn't bring it up.
I agree.
Because at that point, it's like, I just don't think you should, but
real unlikely.
It's right. I just feel better about it than if her socials public. But if she's doing it for likes and comments, then it probably is public because you want people to share it. You want strangers to stumble across it. So I would still say something.
Furthermore, if you're doing it for likes, I don't know that I give a fuck that your page is private.
Ooh.
And all the bitches that follow you are also teachers. Like, yeah. I don't care if you're why weird. Are you exploiting other people's kids so that you can feel good on Instagram?
Yeah, there's other sources for dopamine.
That's strange.
Why don't you strap up some tennis shoes and take a walk around the block? There goes some dopamine for your ass.
And edible.
You don't have to. Okay,
like
not drugs.
Not after school.
There's just better ways than other people's children. So
I feel like regardless, you have a point. And I think Crissle kind of tapped at the beginning that like you have every right to feel, regardless of policy and stuff.
Right.
But I agree that like if it was a private page and it's like 60 people follow her, all the niggas are also teachers or work in school or whatever, and it's just her posting on her page, aren't I teacher of the year? Look at these kids doing their science project. Then and it's not against policy. I might just be like, all right, let her have it. It is what it is, I guess. But seeing as how those are likely not the case, I think I would also, like Crissle said, approach her probably with some stats, not overwhelming, but just
some data,
an article or something that's like, here's why we shouldn't do this. And then I guess still be prepared for anything because like. And
she might blow up and take it out on you and all that, but you said what you had to say and you can, your conscience is clear. Exactly. You tried to help those kids. You did what you could do.
And
because if if the socials are private and all that, it's not that my opinion changed. I'm just not going to bring it up because I think the risk to the children is much lower. And I don't want to deal with the way you react to people trying to tell you about yourself.
Exactly.
Is that?
Let's be clear.
Good luck, Miss Raquel. Let us know how it goes. Our next letter comes from Olena, who says, I'm a 41-year-old Black woman.
Love that name.
Oh, you'll see why I picked it. I'm a 41-year-old Black woman dating a 39-year-old man. I've had my fair share of romantic misfires, but when I met my boyfriend, it felt like a warm, cozy blanket situation. He's sweet, emotionally available, and has a secure attachment style, which is refreshing after a lifetime of collecting men with mother wounds. Now, here's where it gets weird. My boyfriend has a twin sister he absolutely adores. Calls her his favorite person in the world. Very cute. It gave me all the warm fuzzies until one night early on, we were all at her house with her husband, and we had been drinking. We were a little tipsy.
I don't like that.
As we were leaving, my man casually flicked and squeezed his twin sister's nipple in front of me in their home, and her husband didn't even flinch. I stayed quiet because, well, we were all kind of lit at that point, but I still definitely clocked it. For context, yes, I do remember growing up and having to beat my brothers down for messing with me when I first got boobs, but this felt different. This was not little kid teasing. This was a grown man fondling his grown twin sister. Fast forward to this past weekend, we were out at a bar, just the three of us. They go to the bathroom together. Okay.
Or-
All right. So the bathroom is like unisex. It has one stall and one urinal. So the twins went to the bathroom together.
Mm-hmm.
Later, as we were leaving the bar, my boyfriend grabbed her boob again. This, of course, was in public, so now we've got one private nipple flick and one public boob grab in a 6-month period, and now I'm left wondering what kind of Game of Thrones reboot I signed up for. I finally brought this up very gently and asked my man to not do that in front of me. He responded by throwing shade at my relationship with my siblings, saying he actually likes spending time with his, and that I should have kept my feelings to myself because this is just how we are. Now listen, I don't like when people weaponize things I've vulnerably shared with them. So I lit him up, told him to go forth and fondle all the nipples he wants, and changed his name in my phone to Nipples. Screenshot and sent because consequences. I know all this sounds a little wild, and I do really enjoy him otherwise. He's funny, sweet, and we have a good time. But am I bugging? Is this just weird sibling behavior, or should I trust my ick? Sincerely, Olena. Tell Cersei it was me.
No.
So, is Olena bugging? Is this just weird sibling behavior? Should she trust her ick?
She was giving me more Sansa.
Well, she did say she was trying not to be Queen of the North, but I just thought of Olenna. Oh. So it should have been Sansa, but I was thinking of Olenna because that line is just everything. So.
Okay. I'm not a twin. I am old. So I have come across situations with twins just from an observation.
Oh yeah, they can be weird.
That's weird. That's weird.
They share the womb, so they have a connection. Yeah, and
a lot of the times I don't find it weird in like an off-putting or like gross way. It's usually to me fascinating. Like when they say the same thing all the time or claim that they have like psychic connections or they're just like really, really, really close in a sweet way.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have shit like this. And this isn't, I don't think this is average twin stuff, like family stuff. I don't think this is that's just the way we are. You shouldn't have said anything scenario. And what you aren't going to do, what's not going to happen is that you aren't going to weaponize my family or my familial setting against me because you like to grab your sister's titties. Now, there isn't going to be a single living bitch that you're going to come across here. Like anywhere around here.
Oh my God.
That is going to watch you grab your sister's titty and be cool with that.
No.
They may act like they're cool with it. The way it seemed like your sister husband does. But I wouldn't like it if you grabbed anyone's titties in front of me.
Yeah.
You think I want to see you flicking your sister's nipples? And you want to argue with me about my siblings?
Yeah.
Because you're gross.
Yeah.
You have to leave. You have to never come back. Don't ever speak to me again. Speak to your sister. That's all the love and romance that you clearly need.
Yeah.
Right there. Favorite person in the world. God bless. Merry Christmas.
So as soon as I read this, I felt uncomfortable. So I'm gonna trust my gut. It just sounds weird.
Before you even got to the titty, I braced myself.
This man's 39. They're not 20. He's 39. It just seems weird to me that you would even still find it funny or interesting or anything else to touch your sister's breast. But again, don't have a twin.
Right.
Maybe that's just how you do. So that's the thing. Like, even if I felt weird about it.
You were like 13, maybe?
Because like she said, yes, my brother used to do the same thing when I started growing titties. He would like snatch my nip. Like they do that. Children do that.
Yeah.
I've not known adults to do that. Does she grab his dick? I never grabbed my brother's dick ever at any stage of life, but
that's what I'm saying. What
do they do that? Does she tickle his booty hole? Like, what? I don't understand really. Like, where's the line?
Why did she need to go use the bathroom?
Why did they go to the bathroom together? What are they doing in there? So here's the thing.
And why are you so defensive about it? Why couldn't it just be like, it's an inside joke? I flicked her titty one time when we were 13. And spilled a whole bunch of Tang on her, and then everybody at school called her nipple Tang. And, you know, it's been like an inside joke of ours our whole life. That would still be ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it would be like, okay, I have context for it. That's like, this is an inside thing for them. I don't like it, but there's like the connection, at least. Him just being like, well, what about your bunk ass, rack ass relationship with your brothers and sisters, bitch? And why did you even say anything in the first place? Because this is how it's gonna be. So,
it's the reaction.
Like,
it's the fact that he was like, oh, so you just mad because you and your siblings don't get along and you don't know what a healthy siblingship looks like.
If we did, I wouldn't want them to grab my titties.
So I would have told
We're grown.
I would have told you to break up with him over touching his sister's breast. But because that felt weird.
Yeah.
But him being like, don't be mad at me because I actually like my sister. Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you do like your sister, nigga. I think you like your sister a little too damn much, actually. But that response is like, that's like a 100% red flag. If the nipple flicking wasn't a red flag, that response is, baby. I don't care how sweet, emotionally available he seemed to be, secure attachment style. Yeah. So secure. Real secure.
There's no way in 39 years of living that
it's weird. Sorry.
You could not fathom this reaction.
Nobody else has ever brought it up? None of your other girlfriends have ever said, hey, it makes me uncomfortable that you fondle your sister.
And even if you did, and even if no one did, your sister's married. You have
she's
sexual
your
partners.
Twin sister. She's your twin sister.
And she's your twin. And you have partners.
You niggas.
There shouldn't be any confusion. So you screaming
I'm uncomfortable.
Are getting tight with me and deflecting. Baby, let me tell you something about the word. When you lay something bare in front of a nigga and say 2 + 2 = 4, and they come to talk to you about produce, they want to talk about apples, they want to talk about oranges, they want to talk about the cost of a banana, that's how you know that there's fire in the house.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Like, why are we talking about this?
What do my siblings have to do with this? Did my brother send me a dick pic or something? What are you talking about?
Where's the paperwork? This is... Okay. So okay. We say as teachers, we say show your work.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I'm your partner. That's your twin sister's partner. You guys are siblings. Yeah. I have titties. You're grabbing your sister's titties in front of me. You're going in the bathroom together. You're playing with her nipples. I don't like it.
I don't. It's gross.
Hey, you're talking to me about yesterday's weather. I don't know. Like, that's how you know. Oh, girl, let me just go ahead. Annalise Keating, grab this pocketbook and exit.
Yes.
Stage left.
Yes.
Because you are up to something. And I don't want to climb up that tower and see what's happening. I don't want to be in the window.
I'm not trying to be brand 2.0.
I don't want to be in the window.
I don't want to know.
I'm not interested. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Where there's smoke.
Even if it was innocent, that response isn't. So
it isn't. Exactly.
So you need to go and get out of there, girl. Sorry. Oh,
could have just
I
been like, we always do. We've just been playing like that since we were kids. I didn't even think about it. My bad. I won't do it anymore.
My bad. I see how that would look weird.
Right.
I'll chill.
Digging up your wounds to try and throw in your face?
Yeah, I know.
Because you want to flick your own sister's titties? Keep that motherfucker
At least
far
I
away.
like my siblings.
Far away.
I think I'd rather not like them than do what you're doing.
I think
I'd rather just be kind of distant.
I would prefer that.
Than share a bathroom trip with my brother.
If the options are a relationship with my sibling or being groped by them, I think we should.
I'm just gonna be alone, maybe, but yeah. Girl, I do feel for you because you're 41, he's 39. I know you thought you hit the jackpot. I know you thought you had finally found a decent nigga, but I can't tell you to leave him fast enough. Get out of there. It's gonna get weirder.
It's always.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
You said, wait. He emotionally mature and securely attached. I ain't never found that combination. Yeah, and see, you see how that's not enough. You see how that's not enough. Now you got to add this to your list of things you're looking for in a partner. Somebody who doesn't want to physically caress his siblings.
And it needs to be like, all these bitches want too much and standards too high.
Black bitches will never get married.
You got too high standards. You never get married. You just want too much out of a nigga. And on top of your list, it says, nigga who doesn't grow sister / family.
Right.
/
anybody.
Distant family / play cousin.
Niggas who don't grow. Is that what I gotta say? I gotta be that specific.
Like, literally, this list would just be regular old basic stuff. Won't kill me.
Yeah. Good luck in the dating scene, because yeah, this gotta end, babe. Our last letter comes from Robbie, who says, hey y'all, I'm 36 and I'm a bisexual man. I have a best friend named Jean, and we've been friends since the 6th grade. She's also bi. Recently, Jean started dating this guy she's been cool with, but stopped because from what she said, she's not attracted to him anymore because he, quote unquote, gives off bi-curious.
Fun.
I've always had debates with her about bisexual men where she said she wouldn't date one because just the thought of them even sleeping with or being curious about another man is a turnoff for her. And she doesn't see it as homophobic or biphobic because she wouldn't shame anybody from or stop others from dating bisexual men. This is just something she wants for herself.
Okay.
No. Jean also said she would be cool with somebody denying her for her bisexuality.
Work. Okay.
I'm slightly hurt by this mindset she has, not because I have any romantic feelings toward
Balance. Do you remember my bitch Scarlett? Oh, the kids didn't get Scarlett.
Scarlett Texas. Oh.
Balance. Oh my God.
What an icon. Wasn't she on?
I'll do my Google.
I thought she was on the Jennifer Hudson show a while back.
She might have been. You know, I'm out of touch with everything now.
Yeah.
An icon.
Well, real legend. So yeah, I'm hurt by this mindset she has, not because I have any romantic feelings toward her. It's just that it gives off that you see men who are bisexual as less masculine because they like other men. So do you see me that way?
Right.
My question to you guys is, am I reading too much into this? Should I feel a way towards her preference? I love my friend. I would fight 16 baby elephants in a ring of fire for her, but I just don't know. I'm so lost on how to maneuver how I'm feeling right now. Thanks for the help, Robbie.
Thanks for the letter, Robbie. Sorry, that sucks. I'm a bit concerned for Jean's mental health, because where's the self-awareness?
Exactly what I was gonna say.
Room reading. Where's the
the biphobia is internalized.
It's really internalized, and it's so bad how prevalent it is for queer people
to hate themselves.
I don't.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I don't think that you are wrong for feeling this way. I think you're completely valid. And that's why I was kind of laughing during the letter. 'Cause it's like, I don't see how Jean is not realizing how she could come off to you. You said, should you feel a way about her preference? I don't think so. Not necessarily until it's unpacked the way that she chose to unpack it. And you realize that her perspective is what it is.
Mhm.
Like, how are you not? It's like if I had a white best friend that was like, oh, well, I don't want to date black guys because the black guys are blah, 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 blah.
But I'm not racist. It's just my preference.
But like, how would I not think I'm going to sit there like with my spoon in my hand, like mid-bite? Like,
right.
Should I leave or...
Right.
Because if he's like, oh, well, not you, I'm going to think, well, how not me? But am I a mutant?
Am I the special?
Why are you not talking about me? Oh, I'm a special
token?
one?
I'm the exception.
You see how gross that shit is? It doesn't matter. It's gross.
Yeah, it is.
And ultimately, it isn't my problem that my best friend is racist. I mean, it is. But it's not my...
Right.
It's my issue.
Your friend. Right.
It's not my problem. So I think the same thing here. Like, because of how strongly you speak about your friendship and loyalty and sense of loyalty, I'd like to think that you can just say to Jean, hey, I've been thinking a lot about the conversation that we had, and I love you down. I can't help but think that maybe you view me in a certain kind of way as a bisexual man myself. I would love to discuss this and see how things go from there. And I don't know if I heard anything that sounded like you couldn't get that out, but I don't know what to expect in return. Because like Crissle said, It sounds to me like this, like Jean has internalized views towards sexuality or and an internalized like hatred or disgust or whatever with the sexuality, and I think it's more of a her issue than any guy that she's dating or you.
Right.
I think it really has to do with the way that she views herself, and probably more than that, the way that she fears the world will view her based on who she is and who she chooses to date. And I just think when we already gay, that's a huge waste of time. You gay and out
is really insane when you are openly bisexual. It just
help him then.
You don't hear yourself, girl. I'm just really confused by Jean's this mindset, this idea that like her being like, yeah, it's okay for people to write me off for being bi too. Like, no, it actually isn't, Jean. Like, if everything about you is exactly aligned with their type, and then they learn that you're also attracted to another gender and suddenly they don't like you anymore, that is biphobia. That's literally because they're still attracted to you. And he shouldn't
be okay with it.
There's nothing, I don't understand why this doesn't get through y'all's heads, but if a bi man is dating you, he is like, he's pursuing you. It's because he's attracted to you. The bi means that he does like women. I don't know why y'all think bi means that he's going to cheat on you with a man, or it's like y'all are afraid that he's gonna end up like you're not gonna be enough somehow as a woman and he's gonna want a man. But he's talking to you because he wants to talk to you. He knows you're a woman. Like, y'all, the niggas y'all date where you like, I can't date nobody, but I gotta date a straight man. It don't stop that nigga from cheating. What do you mean? It just
and forcing you to eat pussy when you don't want to, and you do it.
And you don't know who he cheating with. I just don't. You
go down to Onyx with the nigga to go pick out bitches, knowing you ain't got a lick of bisexual in you. And I trust that pun was intended.
Making yourself do it. Making yourself do it. Forcing yourself because you got to keep this man, sweetie. I'm just saying, like, y'all, to dismiss somebody off of sexuality when they have a sexuality that is attracted to you, doesn't make like that is the phobia. The maybe not homophobia. It probably is biphobia or queer phobia, but
I think biphobia.
Yeah, that so I don't think you're reading too much into it because it is right. It's never like, oh, he's giving off bi-curious. He's too masculine. He's too, domineering.
Chivalrous.
Right.
And
No.
strong.
It's always you perceive something that you thought was soft. It could even be kindness. Sometimes men are nice and y'all are like, oh, it's giving gay. Okay.
That one is my favorite.
Ooh, do you bitches want good men or nah? I'm not sure.
Is my favorite.
Meanwhile,
Came home, the nigga cooked for you for once.
You like,
and you're like, I have to go pack.
Now, if he's never done it before, I'd sooner think he was cheating than that he was gay. But y'all see qualities, kind qualities in men and be like, oh, this can't be right.
Walk in the house with the dinner, the table set, this nigga cooked, candle lit. Who did you kill? Where's the body? Okay, actually, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Let me guess. You got a baby on the way. You got a baby on the way.
Right. Just sit down, grab the knife and the fork. First thing you say when you enter the house, you just sit down on your plate. How old is he? She? Kindergarten?
Yeah.
First grade?
What is it? Just say it.
Second? How much the textbooks? How much? Just like, what's the issue? What's the problem?
Child support. She's coming for, I have to give up half of my income in child support.
I love when they think a nice nigga is gay.
It's just
or just
sad.
soft and not worth like marrying because he's kind.
Yeah. Because to you, that can't be a real man. It's like y'all need to work through a lot of what you think a real man is supposed to be. Or you take a look at your dating history. Have any of those quote unquote real men ever done right by you? Oh. It doesn't even have to work out because most relationships don't. But did he treat you well?
Oh, well.
Have you ever been treated well?
Oh.
Maybe your preferences are trash.
Oh.
Maybe you prefer garbage.
Oh. Yeah.
And your preferences are influenced by the society you live in, the culture you grow up in, your family, friends, that your preferences are not formed in a vacuum. They are influenced by the culture around you. So,
well, joke's on you because
it's quite possible that your preferences are just boo-boo.
Joke is on you. Because their men told them not to listen to you and not to say nothing. So they don't even care.
I don't want you listening to them faggots on that. What is that show? Cut that off. I don't want you listening to that bullshit no more. Not that dyke and that other one. Absolutely not.
You listening to this shit in an Ultima right now because you can't listen to it.
And you said, okay, daddy. And now you got to sneak and stream the show and delete it from your... You know what, Daddy? You right. They do hate men. Oh my God, you so right. Oh my God, babe.
Sure do. I stand them.
Whole time I'm begging y'all to act like you're worth something. That's all. But
like literally,
I'm just begging you bitches to
like
have
you're
2
worth
drops
something.
of self-worth.
Like you have like common goddamn sense. Like you are capable of being half decent parents, partners. Like you can actually love your motherfucking children. Like you can actually keep your hands off of your goddamn girlfriends, wives, mothers, daughters. Like if that's hating niggas, where do I tattoo it?
Yeah, because I have the most basic standards for how people should be treated. I hate men.
Wanting you to do better.
Cool.
And evolve.
Meanwhile, the whole problem is I have the same standards for men that I do for women.
And as a nigga who loves my community, I recognize because, I'm alive and willing.
Yeah.
I recognize that there is no progress, there is no advancement in our community if niggas are not doing their best, doing their share even.
Yes.
If we have to stop every other month to take a nigga to court behind surveillance footage and freak off parties and lies and videotape. Like, bitch. So if niggas are screaming, do better, be better, maybe so that we can get to where we've been trying to go, bitch. We're not going to do that if you keep putting babies in all of these white holes and beating on our sisters.
trying so hard. We're trying so hard.
And you're going to leave gay niggas away. And you're going to leave trans people away. Because guess what? They're the first ones in line for your ungrateful ass. You ain't washed behind your ears since before COVID, bitch. You can't say shit to us.
Yuck. Jean has some internalized biphobia she needs to work through. That's not your problem. If I were you, I understand you're really close. This is probably not something you're willing to, you're not willing to end the friendship, but just keep that in mind. Cause like, yeah, you should feel away. This idea that like she can be bi, but a man can't, that would make him what, less of a man? Like, bitch, explain yourself. Make it make sense. And then just, that's just something for you to keep in mind. I don't.
You can feel away.
I don't recommend queer people keep queer-phobic company, even if those people are also queer. But
I agree.
You feel close to her. It's not always easy as just walking away. So best of luck to you. Let us just validate that, yes, that would piss me off as well. The whole time, the only nigga I would ever even consider is bi. I can't even see myself marrying a man.
Who was it that said that she couldn't date anybody straight and they get Doechii?
Doechii, yes. Immediately, I was like, oh, she gets it. She gets it. She gets it. I could never think
most
straight.
niggas tried to give her hell for that too. No, and it was like, valid. 1, Doechii's queer. 2, have you met straight men?
My entire community's queer. Even Jade. I cannot bring no knuckle dragging, shit eating, dumbass nigga into my space. It's just not happening.
Someone's gonna say something.
I can't believe y'all throwing bi niggas away and I've never met one. Hello, it's Pride. I'm looking for y'all. Where y'all at? Like, we don't even have to, let's just hang out. Like, I actually do not know any openly bisexual men. I can't believe y'all are rejecting them for being who they are. What?
No, like a couple.
Let's be friends. Like, what? Anyway. You're justified, babe. You're justified.
Yeah, very.
And good luck moving forward. That is going to wrap up, because I was finna work myself all the way up into another tizzy. I had to tell myself to chill out, bitch.
She needs to talk to the lady.
Real bad.
Yeah.
Real bad. But that's not your burden. So.
That's Cardi burden. Yeah, like burden.
I immediately got it. Thank you so much. That will wrap up the letters of this week. Send your questions to asktheread@gmail.com. We'll be right back.
We're back. It's time for the read. Oh, God. Okay.
Immediately just worn out. This is so bad. I don't even know if you're starting with the Brian McKnight thing, but
I'm going to start with the Brian McKnight.
Okay. All right.
So Brian McKnight, who infamously disowned his own children years ago.
Oof.
And unprovoked comes to the internet to remind us that he doesn't claim them just because it's Thursday. He spoke on Nico McKnight's passing and just a Brian McKnight way. This nigga is insane.
It's really bad. I'm really bad. It's really bad.
So I read earlier in the episode a comment that Claude McKnight, Nico's uncle, left, just talking about his nephew and sending him on his way, as other loved ones did. Brian posted this on Instagram Tuesday night. This is like a video with a captions or whatever. It's like the ocean or some whatever. He said, a big thanks to Claude McKnight's tasteless and self-aggrandizing announcement on TikTok that frankly was not his to make. In my opinion, he inserted himself and used Nico's death as an opportunity instead of letting him pass with respect and dignity. It has instead turned into a circus, a mockery of a life now lost, making this tragedy into a reality show type drama. For whom, Brian?
For whom?
This morning I found out that this is the clip from Claude. I mean,
oh yeah. He's doing all this voiceover while you can see like Nico's name spelled out on the beach and whatever. Yeah.
So to Brian, I just want to know, like, is it crack? Is it crack? Is it ketamine? Is it like, what the living fuck is your problem? And what the fuck are you talking about? Let me remind you all that when Nico was battling cancer, Brian McKnight made public accusations towards Nico's mother, Julie, saying that Julie was forcing Brian to stop providing financial care for Nico's treatment, which she publicly slammed as being untrue.
Mm-hmm.
And during that time, Nico says that he said to his father while he was sick and dying, he said to his father, all he wanted was for Brian to say that he loves him. And he said that Brian responded by saying that he can't say that arbitrarily to him. You don't get to come on the internet and say anything about this person. Furthermore, tasteless, like, I think that and I say this as someone like who has been very open with his journey. You need to be checked in someplace. You need to be checked in someplace. You need to be deeply evaluated because this is sick.
Yeah.
This is sick. For you to know that you elected to stop helping him, to know that he wanted to hear you say that you loved him and you refused, and that he has now passed on. People, including your own brother, are sending well wishes, lifting up his memory and his legacy, and your first comment is to try and disrespect your brother for loving the son that you neglected and left?
Oh my God.
You deserve your ass beat in a way that I can't verbalize. And I know so many words. You deserve to get your ass beat so bad you would be unrecognizable. That's how I feel about you, nigga. You don't get to come on the internet and say a fuck thing about nothing. Start back at one, bitch. We don't give a fuck what you talking about. We don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm glad Nico had his uncle around, like his mother, like his older brother, nieces, nephews, everybody around him who loved him. Even when your low-life, disgusting, ungrateful, sick-and-head ass could not.
Lord,
and frankly,
Lord God,
I'm glad that he's gone on to some place where he doesn't have to exist around your ass no more, or the rest of this piece of shit ass planet. But for you to have the audacity to get on Beyonce's internet and try and throw shade at your brother because you don't have the balls.
Oh my God.
To just be a man.
Yep.
And say the right thing. Nigga, you got shit twisted. Don't nobody give a fuck about that new life, new kids, none of that shit you got going on over there. At all. At all. At all. And I don't know why you keep rushing to get on our goddamn nerves. We tired of hearing you. Like, if you talk about all it's done is created a reality show type circus. Everybody is grieving and loving. That's it. If anything, your comments probably look a mess, as they should, because you're a mess.
Yeah.
You probably have a sea of comments saying, hey, Brian, you're fucking disgusting. You ain't shit. Why haven't you said anything about your son who just died of cancer yet? And you deserve for your comments to look like that. Because those questions are valid and you ain't shit. You're disgusting. And to be honest with you, if I was Claude, I would probably be like, bitch, you are simply lucky that I'm 62 years old now. And I don't believe that I have the energy to get up and fuck your ass into bits the way that you deserve.
Right.
And I'm also incredibly broke. I'm broken. I'm hurt. I'm broken and tired. I'm not doing it.
It was the way he blamed Julie for me when he said to the mama bear, may God have mercy on your soul for not allowing him to accept the help that I offered, and that he finds great comfort in knowing that God knows the truth and the whole story. And it was really that shit where I was like, you know what? Brian McKnight this is a genuinely bad person.
Like,
this is a bad, I can't think of very many people I feel that way about. Trump is the first one that comes to mind. This is a genuinely bad, like
a horrible individual.
I don't know that you can be redeemed.
I'm not interested in you being, listen, I'm not God. I don't have a place to put you. All I know is that for as long as I'm here and you here, you ain't shit. You disgust me.
Exactly that.
And once you're gone, whatever happens to you is up to that guy. But I don't give a fuck about whether you can be redeemed or not. I heard your music when my mom used to take me to school or whatever, and lived through it.
When Martin had you sing for Gina when he proposed. I remember that. And that's about it, right? As an adult, I never was like, "Ooh, let me play that Brian McKnight." And
fuck about you, bitch.
This whole, you know, y'all done turned it into a reality show, spectacle or whatever. The news of his death was going to come out. You turned it into reality show type drama years ago when you disowned them children because they're not the little biracial kids you had with this other woman. You are the reason that all of this is a spectacle. It's because you're a terrible person and a worse father.
You refer to your children as products of sin. You disowned them publicly over and taunted and mocked them openly. Not just Julie, not just their mother, your children as well. You're a horrible person. You're a despicable human being, and I want nothing but the worst for you.
Yeah, agreed.
Speaking of, also, I will say that to the Trump administration, who apparently they're cutting a whole bunch of funding to
the Job Corps.
Well, this one is for CDC.
Oh God! You see how they're cutting funding to everything that people need, and so you can just guess at something and be right and wrong at the same time. God, I hate these people.
So they're apparently cutting. Okay, so it says dozens of healthcare providers contracted to do HIV prevention work in LA County are urging state lawmakers to step in and cover millions in anticipated federal cuts to their life-saving programs. So they're saying that they could have been cutting like some $19 million in grant funding for the CDC or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that LA County's Department of Public Health sent a notice to 39 organizations that like they were terminating contracts for their STD and HIV prevention services at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So now there are these organizations that are trying to like step in and, do all of this campaigning and stuff like and the epidemics and all these other groups that are basically they're trying to allocate like $60 million or more than $60 million for the budget for the next fiscal year for these programs. This is California, all of California, so this would include.
I see, right.
But they're saying that there's an uncertainty on the funding right now, and that about 2/3, of about federal funding sources account for about 2/3 of the LA County Department of Public Health's overall budget.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we can't press go on a lot of these contracts if the Trump administration is saying, girl, we're just going to cut the budget to that. We're not giving them any money. We're not giving them any money. Who needs, AMFAR? Who needs the CDC? Who needs PBS? Whatever.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you're looking at something, I think I saw you're risking like a 40% surge in HIV.
Oh my God. I saw they were cutting vaccine programs too, and just all kind of preventable disease stuff. Like oh my God. Y'all really voted for this.
Federal funding reductions would fuel a 40% surge in costly new HIV infections and an increase in preventable deaths across LA County.
Yep. That sounds about right.
This will affect testing. This can affect PrEP medication, which is already astronomically expensive. It is just going to have a ridiculous effect on a horrible virus and disease. And
which is right, because so much work has been put into eradicating and getting it to a place where it's no longer a death sentence. Like, this was a bipartisan effort it started when I was a kid, this HIV, for Trump to come through and just be like, yeah, you know what, fuck all that. Y'all can just die.
A lot of these organizations I read are they've had contracts for 3 decades.
This is what I'm saying. It's insane what is going on with this motherfucker.
The LA County has had a disagreement with the CDC for nearly 30 years. And
because it's for the public good. Because it is for it. All right. Sorry.
Supervisor Lindsay Horvath said on X, they want to divide us, which is why we must be united in demanding they unfreeze and fully fund these critical programs. It's just ridiculous to me. I don't quite know what the plan is or who these people are trying to help. Because Lord knows it's not just... I can't even just be like, oh, he's thinking of the rich conservative elites.
Right.
Because some of y'all need to be very regularly tested. Most of y'all. And have access to
this is just you not
medication.
giving a fuck. You just do not give a fuck about people.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Cutting off funding to the CDC.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
After your COVID? Okay. Oh, I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Lord. Jaheim.
Who?
Yeah. So it came out over this past week that Jaheim was arrested in early May on 6 counts of animal cruelty and booked into a Georgia jail.
Bro.
Yes.
Come on, my man.
Animal Control responded to a call on April 27th about a large dog roaming through a shopping mall looking malnourished. Officers found the dog tied up to the back of an RV. An unknown male, who ended up being Jaheim, approached the officers, said he was outside doing work on the RV, so Animal Control left. The next day, police came with Animal Control. You thought they was just going to let that go? Animal Control said, oh, okay, we'll just come back with the law.
Yeah, that's not how
don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it. So yeah, next day, police went with animal control. They found Jaheim there. He became irate. And yeah, removed the dog from the kennel for the officers to see. Animal appeared, quote, severely emaciated, and his rib cage was protruding through the skin.
Jesus Christ.
They received another complaint on April 29th. Now, Jaheim, I don't know if he lives out of this RV or if he just keeps the dogs in it, if he's doing some kind of dog fighting or something. I don't either. But here's the thing. So it wasn't one dog. He has 6 dogs in that RV.
Yeah,
that's why there are
clearly.
6 charges.
That's the 6 counts, right?
These dogs were found to not have adequate food, water, sanitary conditions, or ventilation. They were covered in urine and feces, overgrown nails. Some of them had feces on their paws. One of them was missing patches of hair from its body. And this is the second time Jaheim has been charged with animal cruelty. It happened back in 2021 when officers found multiple emaciated dogs at his New Jersey home. One was doing so bad that they had to euthanize it. So here's the thing. I don't think Jaheim's doing well. Probably that mental health is in a whole nother stratosphere. And at the same time, these dogs don't deserve that.
At all.
These are innocent creatures.
Yeah.
These are 3 of them are puppies. You really do. Like you.
It's different when you got Lainey, huh?
Because I could cry thinking of Lainey being treated like that. It's very easy to extrapolate that to any other dog. Dogs, I mean, of course she's mine, but like dogs are innocent. They're like children in that they are innocent beings who are meant to be cared for. Dogs are meant to be cared for their entire lives. That's how they're different from children. Children are supposed to grow up and do things for themselves. Dogs are eternal babies, toddlers in that sense. Adequate food, water, sanitary conditions, and ventilation is bare goddamn minimum. Now, why do you have 6 dogs in an RV shitting and pissing all over the place and not eating? What is that for? What's the purpose?
I don't know.
Is it dog fighting? Why would you do this? Like but so
I mean, well, I don't know how that
but
works.
so then what are you doing? You've already been through this with animals that you don't care for. So you went and got 6 more for what purpose?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
right. It really does defy logic. That's why I'm thinking mental health situation. And at the same goddamn time, whatever them people, I hope that you get some mental health treatment while your ass is locked up, because it sounds like that's where you need to be.
Thank you.
You cannot be trusted to be free and have animals around. Like, animals not safe around you.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
That's what it seems like. I hope that the judge says, we're going to have to go ahead and have you sign this little this paperwork here that says you can't check yourself out, buddy. You need intensive treatment that you can't just walk away from. That's what it's looking like here. Because when we let you, we're going to have to keep you, bud. You know why? Because you keep abusing dogs, bro. It's 9-10 dogs now that we know of that you have abused. We can't let you roam around. We can't let you. The population not safe.
You can't.
You're an actual menace. You're a threat to the safety of dogs. We can't let you unattended in this world.
Outside of another thing that kind of, I don't know. I'm trying not to keep my anger within bounds. Well, I've already raged because I could fight Brian McKnight. Like, I would act anyway.
No, I get it.
But with Jaheim, another part of this that pisses me, like, those dogs could have had homes.
Yep.
Some of them maybe still, they can recover and get them. There's so many organizations that rehabilitate dogs and get them back into fighting shape. But often a lot of those dogs, when they do find homes, it takes a lot of work and training and like extraordinary care for you to just have a basic existence with those dogs because they're traumatized.
Because they've been so fucked up. Yep. And that's
so why should you be permitted to roam around and do that? Because
oh no, you shouldn't.
what? No, they have to come get you.
They have to come get you.
Keep you.
Yeah.
And hopefully
they're gonna have
give
to
you some medicine and proper care. Now, I'm not banking on this government to do that last part. They don't even want to give us medication for being outside, like
right,
free niggas,
right.
So it's not looking great for incarcerated people or
no, it isn't. It is not.
People who are in asylums or whatever you call them. But you have to go. He has to go. You can't. No. Bone, rib cage protruding. No. You can't.
And twice.
I didn't even say what was going to piss me off. The thing about it that pissed me off is those dogs could have had homes/kids that. Like, it's so average for a kid to grow up and be like, I want a dog, I want a cat.
Right.
Something like that. But you have 6 of them dying in your RV and you yelling at people for trying to do something about it. Somebody has to come get you.
Yeah.
And they have to keep you.
I agree. It needs to happen. You've lost the plot. It's completely unacceptable, regardless of what you're going through, to treat a living being this way. And yeah, you're right. It do hit different because just thinking about something happening to Lainey can make me cry. It don't even have to be like, I can just think about it.
She's a child. Yeah.
Enjoy your stay at the government mandated mental health facility that you're going to be committed to. And I truly hope that you work through whatever you got going on so that one day you can come outside and we don't have to worry about what dog you gonna scoop up and abuse the ever-loving fuck out of. Because like you said, these dogs have been severely traumatized. They're going to have to go. They probably went straight to the vet to be put in some sort of emergency care just to get them to a healthy weight.
Yeah, they have to.
The people who foster dogs and help them get ready for adoption are some of the sweetest souls on this planet. The work they have to do because of the shit y'all have put those dogs through.
Cry.
Oh, no, I don't. No, thank you.
Girl.
It's pretty fucked up.
No, it's so true, though. Yeah. Literally just cranking into people's cars, homes, wherever, and just pulling these babies out of muck.
My God.
And just basically pumping them with fluid so that they get like the vitamins and stuff, and they can get back to... Because a lot of them won't eat.
Yeah.
They don't know how. So...
They've never done it. And if you just give them food, they'll eat them. They can't eat so much, they'll be sick.
So they have to literally, like you said,
you have
put
to be
them
under
in
a
ER,
doctor's care, right? So they can go to just to get well enough to go to the foster home.
And yes,
oh my God,
it's like years of rehab of undoing the fuck shit that you did.
Yes, years.
So that maybe they can get adopted and go to a home where someone will take care of them.
Assuming they don't have long-term health issues because of what you
Exactly. Some of them won't survive.
Some of them are forever changed. These dogs could have been the happiest, sweetest dogs upon coming to this earth, and then they had the horrible misfortune of running into you.
No thanks.
Sorry, it's inexcusable, unacceptable. Enjoy them grippy socks. Sounds like that's where you're headed.
Oh, the socks are nice.
Are they? Do you like them?
You only get one pair. So.
Oh, okay. So you better don't do nothing crazy. And that is going to wrap up this week's episode of The Read. Check us out on social media at This Is The Read. Our website is thisistheread.com. Any announcements or other words from you, Kid Fury?
I'm gay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Happy Pride. Be yourself.
Yeah. Oh, God.
For your pride. That's how you know you gay, when you over it.
Yes.
Renee Rapp did an interview. It was that street interview with that tall black girl I don't know the
I
name
know
of the
who you're talking
show.
about.
Okay, so she
I know
did
who you're
that.
talking
She
about.
did that show.
I'm so mad I knew exactly who you were talking
And at the end, the girl, I don't remember her name. It's like Araya or something like that. But she was like, she at the end, she decides if you're gay, straight, or a homophobe.
Mhm.
And Renee was like, I'm a homophobe. I'm so gay that I've circled back around and I actually do hate gay people. I'm sick of y'all. And she said it just like that. And I was like, oh yeah, she is gay.
Yeah. They're a little black.
Everybody has that moment of like,
Well,
you
she
know
is
what?
gay.
I've surrounded myself with entirely too much homosexuality. I need a
I
break.
saw a clip of her talking about Megan after
Oh yeah.
it was like after Mean Girls came out and she was talking about doing that video with Megan and the way she was talking about Megan's butt and how sexy she was. I was like, oh, no, she's
a
gay.
lesbian. Oh no, she lusts hard.
Like she went back
Oh yeah.
to that moment in her mind.
Her eyes glazed over and she was like,
She was, yeah.
I was just in the presence of greatness. Y'all see that ass? She did the same thing in that interview with Amy Poehler. Amy Poehler's show is so cute. But she was talking about how, she said something to her mom about looking at Beyonce's ass. Like everybody looks at Beyonce's ass. And her mom was like, everybody do not. I mean, like, yeah, she got an ass, but we're not like, oh, like, we're not doing all that. And Renee was like, oh. She is hilarious.
No, I did.
Love that little white girl. But yeah, happy Pride. Be yourself for your pride. Don't let no hating ass bisexual bitch tell you that you're not good enough because you bisexual.
Bye, people. Bye.
Come find me.
Just, yeah, make your own little Wakanda somewhere in West
Got to.
or something.
Got to.
Just because you're all you got.
Yeah.
You're all you got. Nobody likes you.
The gays and the straights have vendettas against you.
Like, what the fuck?
That's why I just say quit, because my sexuality is a little too complicated. But I have not dated a cis man since high school. First year of college.
For what?
But you see how that's so many words to say, and so I just say queer.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why we're being weird to each other, but stop that shit. We got enough going on with the administration and the straights.
Yes.
So
I don't know if you've been under a rock. I don't blame you.
we have real problems though, bitch. If you would just like to look around for 3 seconds, real shit's going on in this world.
Break for just half a decade at least.
If you could, we would appreciate it ever so dearly. All right, y'all, take care of yourselves. We will see y'all next week.